doing my normal process for making sure that this works. Frankly, I don't know what in the world happened last night because when I was doing the stream last night, we were up and down 4 times, missing the majority of the session. So y'all are gonna get my half-remembered Cliff Notes version, just because I don't like. How do I want to say this? I don't like missing information on these, primarily because this is also my record to make sure I remember what happened. So, short version of a lot of stuff I remember, because me and Brayden are going to be in a few days rebuilding everything we remember from this and making sure that we know everything that we need to know, because he got drafted into being a part of this shit because he's one of the only other people who I trust to actually remember shit. So, Dylan and Connor's characters, who we have neglected to name. I don't know why, but we were running out of time and names kind of fell apart. Are currently from the planet Brinkelhof, which is a chemistry reference, which I find not that funny, but whatever. Which is a tech world with underwater cities, and it looks like it's a democracy based mostly off of being run by the hyper intelligent. So that's fun. Brayden is from a prison gulag planet, which is a thing. And Gage is from a musical planet called Beethoven. And he is currently convinced that he's going to convert a starship into being run by music. Which I think, good for him. Nice idea. I was just looking over Connor's stats because he has me hold on to his character sheets just so that I have copies, and since we run out of my place, it makes more sense. His ass has a 3 in medic and a 17 education. Now I'm not sure if I screwed something up there. And I don't really much care because that level of stats is bloody ridiculous and I love it. So, Brayden's character went through his life paths as a Marine, and if I remember correctly, he got to the rank of Force Commander, I believe is where he ended. Yeah, that looks right. Oh yeah, he also got through the War College, so was a commissioned officer, which I was surprised by, seeing his character was pretty dumb. Dylan is playing a genetically modified human, sort of, from Brinkelhof, who worked for a lot of years in the Scout Services, and is a Scion, who is kind of crazy, but not super crazy. And Gage is playing he's playing, his character was if I remember correctly, he was a drifter who was going around just picking up scrap and basically trying to get access to resources until he got drafted into the Navy, where he worked as an engineer. As for the setting, this is the part I like a lot more. The primary part of the setting that we care about is the fact that in this entire subsection of the galaxy, there are 2 major political factions. One being the Union, which is basically the EU that took over Earth and a lot of the surrounding planets, and the Confederacy, which is a fucking mess because they don't know what keeps them together other than vaguely just needing a lot of power to resist the Union. So they are vaguely associated with each other. The ship is called the Reagan, and they are all connected to this ship by if I remember correctly, a shady dealer dude named Ryan, who I have some more information on, so I'll just put it in here so I remember. Who, if I remember correctly, is a princeling in the system rules, or in other words, he has a high social, and basically just dilettanted his way through his previous 26 years, and has currently lined them up with a special opportunity. Um, oh yeah, also if you don't know how Traveler character creation works, it is particular, not difficult. So I might actually do character gen now. One moment, I have an idea. Let's see if I can pull something up. No, one moment. I didn't have this idea prior, so this is going to be on the fly. And my dog is barking. Alright, let's see. And if I download that. Nope, that's not working. One moment as I look up to see if there is a fillable Traveler character sheet. This is definitely going to be one of the weirder things I do. Okay, this is really cool and I might use it later, but there's a giant table that I just found that works as a, well, no, let me make a copy of that real fast. That is a giant character sheet for Mongoose Traveler as a Sheets document. So, one moment as I just pull that up. No, not that. Should be editing gameplay screen. And I have here screen. Change that to capturing that. Save. Right. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, so I'm gonna check to try something real fast. Sizing fill. There we are. Then I edit the layers because the webcam should be the highest layer, and we are good. So, since I'm bored and I want to make a character, I'm going to. Ignore the fact that I'm not going to be looking towards y'all because, you know, that's weird. Alright, this is going to be another one of the 3D NPCs that I'm building. The other one is the Commandant. He's a different sort. That's actually really cool. I'm sorry. I just noticed that they have a survival command. I think that's commissioned and advancement role. That's cool. So let's see. Name build live. I'm also not quite sure if the mic I have on my headset works, so just heads up. If you guys aren't getting a good read, that's entirely my fault. Alright. Fantasy name generator. Alright, basic profile. Name. That's what I'm working on right now. Alright, I think I'm gonna have a character who's from the Union. So that means that I'm gonna use a British name. I'm gonna go with a female because our group seems very testosterone heavy right now. Nora Kelly. Race and species, human. Actually, she might be from the Confederacy. We're about to find out through another roll I make. Height, I'm going to go with undetermined. For that, age, don't know yet. Alright, homeworld. Alright, evens, I'm going to make it a... Actually, I'm going to roll the homeworld as I'm doing this. One moment. I didn't have this idea literally came to me as I'm working, so forgive me if it's not good. But I do really like the fact that... Oh, yeah. Credits to Jay Burnin. That's his email for making this sheet. No, not high card. I think that it has world creation. Sorry, I'm looking through a giant list of planet naming conventions, and I'm trying to come up with a cool idea. Ooh, I like that one, but Arutha sector. I'm gonna leave a lot of this stuff blank. I haven't quite gotten it yet, but gas giant, no. Travel, it's a clear world. I am gonna say that it is in. We're primarily going to be taking place in a subsector of undetermined name, primarily because I haven't built it yet. But I do like the idea, so one moment. Sorry, I am... Alright. Sector is... the subsector, it is in the... Laertric or Laerti subsector. It is the second planet from the sun. I will fill in the rest of the trade code later. So let's see. Oh. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna keep this. Sorry, I'm a bit preoccupied enjoying some stuff, but Hello Worlds. Huh. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out where... I was watching a stream recently where they had a D66 table for homeworlds. World Generator Traveler.